Welcome back to Immortal Empires. Today we're going to be playing some more Alith Anar. And at the end of the last episode, we were quite beat down, weren't we? So we're going to need to replenish. But we should also probably make some progress towards Slaver's Point. So let's go ahead and make our way over there. I don't think... Oh, they do have military presence. But I think they're probably over here. Let's see. We can get to the Shrine of Ladriel. That should give us some vision. They do actually have an army here. But fortunately for us, it doesn't actually look that strong. So let's go ahead and park ourselves just on the very edge of our territory here. And then what we can do is recruit some more of these Shadow Warriors. We could get some Spearmen as well, though. I think we should actually get 2 more Spearmen, just so we have somewhat of a front line, because 2 Spearmen isn't really enough to hold the line, is it? So we'll get some more Spearmen, they can work with our Shadow Warriors, and that should be fine. We can't build anything this turn, so let's go ahead and check the diplomacy instead. And it doesn't look like we have anything there to be had either, so it might already be an end turn. Did I already change the province? Yes, we are on growth. Or we're changing over to growth. So that's all good as well. Right, let's go ahead to turn 4. So they did show another army. This army's looking a bit scarier there. Almost a 4-stack. Fortunately, I do think we can take Slaver's Point pretty easily this turn. Yeah, there's not really a garrison there, is there? And the army only has 2 units. So let's go ahead and attack Slaver's Point. Now, we could auto-resolve this one, but I wonder, are we better off by fighting it manually? I don't think it's going to matter too much, is it? Let's just go ahead and auto-resolve it. We didn't take too many casualties there, most of it just our spearmen, so that's fine. We gain a Sword of Battle, +3 melee attack and +4% weapon strength. Also the 1800 XP and 1400 gold there is looking nice. I think we're just going to go ahead and occupy it. We don't need to sack it. And there we go. We got Druki Destroyer, +5 leadership and fighting against the Dark Elves. So that's a nice early one to get there. We do equip that Sword of Battle as well, so we don't have to worry about that one. We've also unlocked a new right, the Invocation of Asurian. Let's go ahead and look at this one. +2 influence per turn, -15% construction cost, and +4 control in all provinces as well. Doesn't sound too bad, does it? Let's go ahead and level up Alith Anar. We'll give him another point in Wary. That's looking fine. And then as for Miriel, let's see, is there any good damaging spells here? This is a Hex. That's a Hex as well. We could get the Penumbral Pendulum. So that does a fair bit of damage per second there. Let's try that spell out. We'll get a level of that. That should be fine. And I think what we should also do is maybe get some more Shadow Warriors. Let's see. Let's go ahead and build first. We can get the Hamlet, or sorry, the Blacklight Tower here. Let's go ahead and upgrade that to a Haven. And then I think with Alith Anar, we do have a bit of spare gold. Let's go ahead and recruit some more Shadow Warriors. That's going to use up all of our gold, but that's fine. It should be more than enough firepower to defeat this army on the next turn. Let's go ahead and check out diplomacy. Nothing going on here just yet. So let's go ahead to turn 5. And there we go. Nothing really happening on the end turn there. This army has actually retreated back to Black Creek Spire. Not really a garrison there, so we could attack them this turn, although we're not within range. How much do we have an ambush stance? I don't think we do. If we leave this settlement here... No, we do have an ambush stance. What I might do is go ahead and wait here, and maybe this army will then travel towards this land if they think it's unprotected. So let's hope we can catch Shakara here in an ambush. I think we should be able to do that. We can't build anything this turn. Not too much going on in the early game, is there? We do have one mission. Again, though. Occupy the following settlement. The Shrine of Cain. We'll probably, once we've secured this, then maybe we can go down to the Shrine of Cain. I like the sound of that, but let's just delete this threat first. Let's check out diplomacy as well. Nothing going on here just yet. So let's go ahead to turn 6. And there's our new technology. +5% speed for Spearmen, Archers, Lothan Sea Guard, Rangers, Silvering Guard, Shadow Warriors, and Shadow Walker units. That's going to be a nice one. We've also got some passive growth going in here. Plus 10 growth for all provinces. That's a nice one. Now, whilst we weren't detected in ambush, instead of going for this settlement, the army actually decided to retreat to Karankar because they didn't think they had to defend this anymore. So I guess we can take Black Creek Spire this turn, which is nice. Let's go ahead and level up our mage first. I think let's go ahead and get that extra level in scouting. That should be nice. Can we attack whilst in ambush stance? We can. Let's go back to stalking stance. Well,
no mercy.
We can definitely take Black Creek Spire this turn. And that's going to be a very easy victory for us there. So let's go ahead and auto-resolve this. We've got to be careful of our Great Eagle, though. He's looking a bit weak now. Banner of Swiftness, plus 30% speed, Strider, and Wayfarer. Okay. We also get that 1200 XP and 300 gold. Let's occupy. No point sacking either.
There is only vengeance.
And of course we do have that level up with Alith Anar. What do we want here? So we could get the +1 control, income from looting settlements plus 3%, or recruitment cost. Recruitment cost is nice, because we don't seem to be earning a lot of gold right now from battles. Not as much as Boris, so I think we're going to take that recruitment cost. And then get Draft Master, make our way over to Quartermaster, and of course Ancient Cunning as well. These two are huge, and then get Renowned and Feared. Before we go up and then get some of this goodness up here. But it's all looking good. I definitely appreciate the blue tree a lot more now. Can we get any more units? We do have enough gold to get 2 more Shadow Warriors, and that actually fills out our army. So let's do that. We have a very strong army now. We can also research a new technology. We can't research any of this, can we? I would like to maybe come down here. We'll have to see. This is for Eagle and War Lions. We're not really using those. This is for Archers and Loth and Seaguard. Again, not using any of that. Illyrian Reavers. Meh. Loth and Seaguard. Weapon strength plus 10% for High Elf Spearmen, Loth and Seaguard, and Silvering Guard. This is probably a bit more useful because we are using Spearmen at the moment. So let's go ahead and get that. Do we have any diplomacy?
Dark Lord. Siren.
Not really. So let's go ahead to turn 7. And there we have it. Nothing happening on the end term again. Now we do have 2 armies over here. And that's a mighty garrison as well. So I think we're going to have to try some ambush stuff.
You waste my time.
They can reach here.
Will fail. No.
Let's see if we can exit here. And then let's go ahead and pull ourselves in ambush stance. Maybe we can catch the enemy off guard. We like sit ourselves there. 95% ambush chance there. So that's looking good. We'll leave ourselves doing that one. How's the diplomacy looking?
Master of I need.
Still nothing.
Awaiting command.
We don't know any other high elves yet, do we? No, that's probably why we aren't getting any diplomacy there. That's fine. Could we recruit, say, like a hero or something? No, we don't have any. Yeah, we can't recruit any heroes to send down here just to meet some high elves either. That's fine. We can do that in the coming turns. But for now, let's go ahead to turn 8. And let's see if we can actually pull off a successful ambush attempt here. Okay, the Forge Hound or Bound have been obliterated. So some of the Druki have already been destroyed. Unfortunately, these guys aren't really interested in taking this territory back for some reason. They're just going to sit here. I'm not sure if they actually see me or not because it didn't say our ambush plan had been discovered. So it might be worth waiting just maybe an extra turn or 2 to see if we can get that ambush. However, I'm worried. I don't think they can jump across here, can they? They have to come down here. So we should be fine to wait. We should catch them off guard. In fact, I do wonder, is it worth us sitting on this road here just in case? Maybe we can sit here just in case. Right, the Black Light Tower. Let's go ahead and get some more growth going. We'll build a homestead. And that way we can level this one up to tier 3. And things will be looking good. We shouldn't have any diplomacy to worry about just yet. Yep, so already we're going to go ahead to turn 9. We're going through the turns pretty fast at the moment, but I imagine soon there'll be a bit more action going on. Okay, our ambush was foiled, and their main army has decided to sail down here, so we could attack Karen's car. It's undefended right now. Can we reach it this turn? We can. Let's go ahead and take Karen's car. I'll happily trade Black Creek Spire for this. That's going to be a Pyrrhic victory. Let's see. Speed Strider. We could give that to Alith Anar. Why not give it to this unit of Shadow Walk as well? Make them a bit more powerful. Now, if we auto-resolved, things wouldn't be looking so good here. Would it be better to fight this one manually? I think we could do a good job here. We do outrange them by quite a bit. So let's jump in and get our first siege of the series underway. Here we go then, our first siege of the series. I wonder, is there any side that looks a bit more approachable than the other? These all seem to be defended pretty well by towers. We can't get in here, of course. It would be nice, however. Ah, look at that. That looks like a way in. We do have this tower to worry about. Even over here, although I think like that's a bit bigger of an opening. I think we might have found a winner on how to start our siege. We could even come in from this side. I think this side's looking even better, maybe? Yeah, so let's go ahead and start our siege over here. So if we go ahead and take Alith Anar, that should be fine. We've also got our Shadow Mage there as well. And although we have our spearmen, will we use them? Probably once we breach the gate. These guys have the same range, right? They do. If we go ahead and set up some archers like so, things should be fine here. We might have to get some overlapping going. That's fine, we can fix that later. The eagle here, we're probably going to ground him just for now, just so he doesn't attract too much fire. And I don't think there's any towers behind. So let's go ahead and start the battle. We'll go ahead and attack the front gates. That should be fine. We can also pull our spearmen here as well. And then what I want to do is probably something like this with all of our shadow warriors and such. And hopefully we can get some fire into the settlement. That should be fine. Let's put the eagle down here as well. I thought I landed him, but I haven't. There we go. We could go put him. Right. I have a good feeling about this siege. I forgot to put him on melee. And the Shadow Mage just isn't going. Is she going now? Oh, I put it on slow motion. There we go. I hit the wrong key. I must have pressed F1 instead of 1. Alith Anar, are you going in? Of course, it looks like the enemy has some magic as well. We did just get hit by something there. We'll have to be careful of that as the battle goes on. Let's see. Are we close enough to get off some magic? It looks like it. Let's see how much damage this new spell does to this spearman unit. Ooh. Oh, I like that. That was not bad at all, was it? Of course, these shades here are already firing into us. But we should be fine. Are these guys going to fire in? It doesn't look like it right now. Yeah, this isn't going to help much, is it? I think we should save our Winds of Magic for 13 and get another one of those spells off. It was looking quite strong. Is Alith Anar going for this? There we go. I think he's going now. These guys don't seem to be getting any shots off.
Shadow Warriors.
Okay, they're starting to shoot in now. That's looking a bit better. Well, I might do then. Could we do something like this?
Shadow Warriors.
Maybe something like this, and we can get some more shots going in here, because they don't want to firing at the moment. Let's go ahead and cast this magic off on the shades. That should do plenty of damage. Oh. Look at that. Nearly half of the health. Maybe I should have cast it a bit closer there. It doesn't seem to have as long as I've reached that I thought. These guys aren't firing in. These guys are. This is a tad annoying. Can they shoot in? Okay, they can shoot in. They just didn't want
Shadow
to.
warriors.
Right. If you guys can attack these guys as well, that should be fine. There we go. We're getting plenty of damage off now. That's a bit more like it. How's the gate's health looking? We've done about half of the damage we need to. That's fine as well. What we could do maybe is actually go up on the walls with our spearmen.
As you say.
I don't think that's half of a bad idea, actually.
Acknowledged.
Let's go ahead and put these guys in one big group as well. What we could do is actually send in the eagle to attack the gatehouse too. That's all looking good. Right, let's attack these shades now with our range units. Alith Anar is through. Let's go ahead and summon a distraction. Oh, that was the wrong button. Let's go ahead and summon a distraction.
Shadow warriors.
We can send them in to tie down some units. We can also go ahead and send in her as well. And that will all be looking good there. Look at that. The amount of ranged ammunition coming in from our units is incredible. We don't quite have the winds of magic we need. We're working on it. They do have some cavalry. That's fine. We should be able to tie these guys down. That's the summon. It is. Okay. That's all looking good there. Right. These guys are going to be run away. Can we kill the enemy hero? That would be nice. What we might do even, maybe we can shoot in here. That should be fine as well. Okay, we can cast another cast of this. I think we just go straight in here. That should do a ton of damage and get plenty of kills for us. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. The balance of power is definitely in our favor here. Let's try and tell them to target the enemy lord. Oh dear, what has our mage done there? She's got herself caught off guard. What we could do actually is go ahead and attack these dark shards. Just because they're going to be getting a fair bit of damage off on us if we leave them alone for too long. Of course we don't want that. Our spearmen are up on the wall fighting as well. They should be doing an okay job. I'm actually going to tell these spearmen to come down here and fight them. There you go. We could cast some of this. I think we'll just wait until we have that other spell because it was looking quite powerful. Oh dear. No, guys. Don't climb the walls. Can I tell them to like line up here or something? If you guys just line up here, I'll be more than happy with that approach. That should be fine. Are they still climbing the ladders? Oh dear, they're still climbing the ladders. What have I done? Things aren't going to plan here, are they? In fact, let's just do a reset. Let's get all of our ranged guys out here. We have some enemy spearmen coming out the gate as well. I wish there was a command that you could press to tell units not to use ladders. Because ideally I never want a ranged unit to go up a ladder, at least not in that situation anyway. These guys are taking a fair bit of damage now because of that too. These spearmen are also running out to chase us. It's fine, I think we're still going to win. Balance of power is very much in our favour, so nothing has shifted too much. And Alith Anar and our mage here seem to be tying down the enemy just okay by themselves. We can't cast this because we're in combat, I think. Yeah, we need to be out of melee to cast that. That's fine. And now we're going to be getting hit by this tower, aren't we? If we tell them to attack the enemy lord now, maybe we can get rid of some of their leadership by killing her. There we go. Look at that. Absolutely melting her HP there.
Withdraw!
I think so far the battle's going kind of okay. Our mage, our mage is running just as we wanted to use some of her magic. That's not cool. Can we get the kill on the enemy lord? One of our spearmen also retreating from the battle too. She is wavering, so it looks like she wants to run. Hopefully we can get the kill on her though. 100 HP. It's ticking down. Our mage is still stuck in here as well, which isn't optimal. There we go. We've killed the enemy lord. Right, let's try and kill some of their dark shards as well, because they do a lot of damage. we can start inflicting a fair few casualties now. That would be really useful for us. If our mage could come back as well, that would also be useful, because we've got some winds of magic we want to be using.
Understood.
There we go, we've captured the front gate finally. Took us a while, didn't it? We've got to keep an eye on these shadow walkers. They are taking a fair bit of damage. It's just a mess over here. And now they've got their murderous prowess buff as well. We've got to be careful of that. Let's send in the eagle, actually. Oh, toggle flying. He wanted to fly. I should have just let him fly. Where is he? Don't see him. What's he done? Is he under the map? Okay, our eagle's broken. We haven't got an eagle for this fight anymore, I don't think. Let's tell him to fly again. There we go, it's back. Okay, we can send in the eagle over here. That should be great. Alith Anar's taken a fair bit of damage.
Onward.
Oh, this is messy. Incredibly messy.
Loyal.
Okay, those dark shards are gone. Let's try and kill some of those dark shards then. The eagle's going in.
Pull back. Scion of an Aryan, my duty.
Let's go ahead and send Alith Anar in there. In fact, I kind of want to just get him out of there.
Alith Anar.
I don't think we can get him out though. There's a lot of units here. And then what we could do, maybe send these guys over here.
We will obey.
Let's wipe out this unit. They're very weak. Balance of power is shifting. As long as we don't lose any units, I think we'll be much better off than the auto-resolve. Because the auto-resolve would have lost us a fair bit when we were checking it earlier. So I think we're doing fine. Why are you guys going into melee? There's absolutely no need for that. You have ammo. What are you doing? Just shoot. Just shoot. Come on, guys. Just shoot.
Attack. Acknowledged. We will obey.
If I just toggle everyone on and off of melee, will that fix them? There we go. It seems to have fixed them. For some reason, these guys were adamant on going into melee. No idea why. Looks like we're going to wipe out these guys quite fast. Hopefully, we can get those enemy losses soon. Our mage is back as well. Let's go ahead and cast some magic in here. That should get plenty of damage off there. And hopefully get these two spearmen units out of the battle. Is it going to cast? Oh, I don't even know where the mage is.
Awaiting orders.
Why are you all the way up there? Okay, in that case, cast it here into these charge units. Oh, look at that. Beautiful stuff.
Seal.
Ulfwan Mage.
Gonna cast some more of that goodness off as well. What a messy battle. At first we had some form of a strategy, but then, as always, it just kind of fell apart a little bit. Okay, it looks like the enemy are starting to retreat. We won the battle. Let's go ahead and end it before we lose anyone else. It was still a Pyrrhic victory. However, I think we might have been slightly better off here. Did we lose any units? We might have lost a spearman. But if we haven't lost these two spearmen, I don't think we lost any units. So even though it's still a Pyrrhic victory, I think we are much better off than if we auto-resolved it there. So there we go. 2,500 gold. And the 3,600 experience as well. Now we could sack it, however, I think we might just loot and occupy for that extra replenishment because we kind of really need it. So let's actually loot and occupy. It's not going to help with the order, but it will just heal our army a little bit more. And our mage there does gain access to her barded steed, so she's going to be a bit more mobile now. And we do actually have the broken land secured for now, until we lose it, of course, to this army. But the good news is, I don't think this army can attack us. Oh, they might be able to just reach us. We'll have to see. Let's go ahead and level up Alith Anar. We can go ahead and get Draft Master there for the extra recruitment capacity. And then let's also go ahead and get Quartermaster, reduce that upkeep a little bit.
When Loic dances,
And then with
so
Miriel,
shall
I think I've fallen in love with this spell here. So let's go ahead and level that up to its maximum as well. That would be looking nice. And it does look like we lost a unit of spearmen. Considering the odds that was against us, I think I'm okay with that outcome. Hopefully we can heal up before the enemy get back to us. Right, let's go ahead and build over here. We can upgrade our growth. We could get the Shrine of Ladriel to tier 2 as well. So let's do that. Just so we can get a garrison in here. We're not as undefended. We could also upgrade Slaver's Point, maybe. I don't think we should upgrade the Black Creek Spire. What I will do is repair this, though. Yeah, let's repair this. And we'll wait to get Current Car to tier 2. That's all looking good. Right. Is there something here that could help us out right now? Maybe the minus 10% enemy movement range could actually help us here. That's what I'm thinking. Let's get Reaver patrols, just so if this sea does here counters the region, it means that they shouldn't be able to reach us on our next turn. And we should be able to survive. Right, let's check the diplomacy.
Sing the songs of
Nothing to be had here. That was a very tense battle for a moment. It was so chaotic. Once we decided to breach the walls, it all started to fall apart, but we got the win. Right, let's go ahead to turn 10. And there we go.
Has been issued, mighty lord. A great adventure beckons. Be wary, though, for while the potential rewards are great, so too are the perils.
And as I was saying, there we go. Nothing happening on the enter there. We do have a new quest. Win the following battle with Alith Anar's army. It seems like mostly Dark Elves. They do have some artillery as well, so we would have to be the aggressors in that battle. The only arrows fit for the moonbow are those fletched with feathers soaked in Druki blood. This is a task Alith Anar accepts with grim enthusiasm. The Dark Elves fear the Shadow King and the warriors of Nagaryth with good reason, but a reminder is always useful to sustain the legend. Such is the terror in the hearts of the Witch King's legions that countless Druki outposts are sacked, and countless moonbow feathers drenched in the blood before they finally strike back. The Dark Elves arrange a battle any fool could see they would lose, the most obvious of the snares. Anar is undeterred, for his foes will soon learn that it is impossible to trap a shadow, so he would gain the moonbow. It gives us magical attacks, ammunition range, missile strength, and a new ability as well. Armor piercing, explosion. So I think that's definitely a quest battle we want to do sooner rather than later. And Clan Caront have been obliterated, so another Dark Elf faction falls, which is nice to see. Of course, we hate the Druki here. And we do gain a new follower as well, so plenty of good stuff. As well as a new technology. And my +4 control is all looking good. Sadly, that's all we have time for today. So we did gain another province, which is nice. We're going to have to go ahead and deal with Shakara once we wipe out this army. She is wiped from the map, which is nice to see. And our replenishment isn't actually looking too bad. We could actually start going down here anyway. But let's leave that for tomorrow's episode. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time.